Melania steps out of presidential limo at English Palace, instantly becomes royalty. First Lady Melania Trump accompanied her husband, President Donald Trump, to a very important state dinner at Blenheim Palace in Woodstock, England. As she stepped out of the presidential limo, the British press went nuts as she instantly became royalty. Now, leftists in America are furious as Melania has officially eclipsed all first ladies since Jackie Kennedy. Don't miss this. Melania Trump has just blown away the British citizens and press, carving her name into the history books as what many call American royalty. Not since former First Lady Jackie Kennedy visited France in 1961, has any sitting First Lady made such an impression on the people in Europe. Entire articles are devoted to Melania Trump's entrance at Blenheim Palace. She stepped out of the presidential limo wearing a yellow gown and dazzled, looking like a queen. The Los Angeles Times titled their article, "First Lady Melania Trump makes an entrance at Blenheim Palace wearing a yellow Gilles Mendel gown." The LA Times reports, First Lady Melania Trump made a dramatic entrance wearing a pale yellow Gilles Mendel gown at tonight's black tie dinner at Blenheim Palace. A different version of FLOTUS pleated dress was available in Gilles Mendel's Madison Avenue store this spring in another shade. They add, at the request of the First Lady's stylist Herve Pierre, the label's designer Gilles Mendel created one especially for tonight's dinner at the country estate that was Winston Churchill's birthplace. The choice of pale yellow, a favorite color of Queen Elizabeth II, was intentional and was meant to pay homage to HRH, Her Royal Highness, according to Pierre. Melania Trump is not only working hard as our First Lady, she is working smart. Knowing she will be received by the Queen the next day, she leaves nothing to chance. Making sure she delighted the Queen even before she got to Windsor Castle was accomplished, with the attention to detail, which went into picking out the pale yellow Gilles Mendel gown. The Daily Caller reports, the trip has been mired in controversy over the cooling of relations between President Trump and English Prime Minister Theresa May. However, as the Trump presidential limousine pulled into Blenheim Palace in Woodstock, England, the reception could not have been warmer. The President and Prime Minister shook hands, but all eyes were on Melania. In fact, the First Lady stepped out of the vehicle looking very much like a Disney princess. According to the White House pool, FLOTUS was wearing a yellow floral-length dress in a chiffon-like fabric, with matching yellow shoes. That comparison to a Disney princess caused the leftists to attack Melania. They saw that the British were gushing over our First Lady in a way they never did for former First Lady Michelle Obama. They were outraged at all the positive press Melania was getting, so they tried to spoil it. The leftist losers decided Melania was trolling her own husband dressing like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. These fashion conspiracy nuts are really desperate. Of course, they dubbed President Trump the Beast. Actually, one Twitter user got it right, pointing out the real beast is what the presidential limo is called. Michael Skinner tweeted, Melania Trump goes to Blenheim Palace literally dressed as Belle and even turns up in the Beast. Has anyone else noticed this? The mainstream media is calling Melania's strategy a charm offensive, which proves she is a shining star. Everyone knows the legacy media hate Trump, but they can't deny that our First Lady is nothing but spectacular on the world stage. It's not just her outer appearance that makes Melania Trump one of our greatest First Ladies, it's her heart that attracts so many, especially kids. While in London, Melania will visit the Children's Hospital, which is something she always finds time for when she goes abroad. Like Jackie Kennedy, Melania truly is a shy person, but she is devoted to making America great again. We are truly